Now this is podcasting.
I'm your host, Macsrebo.
And I am your father.
Michael, welcome back onto our podcast.
Thank you. I'm so happy to be back.
Yeah.
Okay, so episode 10. This is big, right? Awesome. Episode 10. 9 are in the books. So this is going to be great. So
well, in this episode, we're going to talk about Cradle-Con, which is based on Long Island, and it's like my local con because I live on Long Island, and it's not far for me to. Well, I'm not driving, but for my parents to drive there, so it's not really that far, and so it's local, and it's really fun because I get to see my friends there, and it's a nice con for family that has kids there, and also that are adults that are always a kid, like a big kid, like my mom and you.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so how many days?
2 days, so it's a weekend, so it's Saturday and Sunday, and it's really fun too. And on Sunday, there is a kids' costume contest. Really, it's supposed to be for teenagers, because there's more teenagers in there, but there is for kids too, that they do a contest and everything, and it's super fun. This is my first time ever watching the kids' costume contest, because I was always in it. The last 2 years, I was Hera Syndulla from Star Wars, actually, the Ahsoka series, because I'm going to say from the Star Wars Rebels, but the outfit isn't from Star Wars Rebels, so it's from the Ahsoka series. And I also did my own mashup, where it was Darth Mufasa.
That was last year.
Yeah, that was last year.
Right, okay.
So those were the year before that I was in the kids' costume contest, and now I was watching it. And they had really good people there. Okay.
All right. So explain day one.
Day one, I walk into the doors and I love this place. Just thinking of all the awesome memories that I had there. So the first place that we went to was to go put all our stuff and get me into costume, right?
Okay.
And so I was Hera Syndulla.
What do you mean put all of your stuff where?
Like in the cosplay area.
Okay. And you have a friend there that has a table?
Yes. My friend Abigail.
Okay.
Or Mick Heretic on Instagram, I know. TikTok, right?
She's something else on TikTok, but yeah. Okay.
And seeing all my friends, saying hi to them, and I was Hera for my first cosplay, and for each day I had 2 cosplays. So for the first day I was Hera Syndulla and the armor, because there's a Star Wars, like the Mandalorian and Grogu meetup, and there's a lot of like other Star Wars cosplayers there too, and so it was really based for the Mandalorians and the little Grogus too. But yeah, it was super fun.
Okay.
We get to take different videos, and my friend was hosting that, and it was really cool. And I actually was standing on one of my friend's speeder bikes, and he wanted me to do the X with both. And then his wife was like, "How will she hold on to you?"
Right, because you're standing on the seat of his speeder bike, which is an electric scooter that he converted into a speeder bike, and you were standing up there, right, and you couldn't balance. You had to hold on to him.
And then I was like this. I would have my both hands on him, and then he's like, "Get a tool." So I have one tool, and then he was like, "Do an X," and I'm like, how, what the?
Yeah.
But yeah, it was super fun though.
And typically we try to plan your outfits based on what makeup you're going to wear.
Yeah, and for the armor, it's a big helmet, and she never revealed her face, so I just had my green makeup, because my parents were planning something after the con, which we're going to talk about. In
a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, your iconic Hera.
My iconic Hera that I do almost every year, and why I do it every year is because it's in the aviation, so it's all like ships not really ships, but like planes, and like they have like different cockpits where you can go inside and take photos, and it's really cool because Hera always wants to fly and go in space. So I like take some photos in the cockpits, doing like poses, me looking at all the ships all above. It's like really immersive. It's like 2-in-1 special because you also see part of the museum, but you'll also see the convention. It's really cool.
Okay, yeah. So, and they have different stages depending on where it is. They have like what looks like the original Wright brothers plane.
Yes.
Okay.
That's where mostly all the professional cosplayers are. They have their booths and everything.
And so that's right. That's where Abigail's booth was.
Yeah.
Okay. And then as you keep walking throughout the museum, there's World War I, World War II planes.
Yeah.
There are other types. There's aircrafts.
Yes.
Commercial aircraft, and like you said, very interactive.
And they have like this overview where you walk around. You can also see like all the people on the ground, and they have video games up there. So
it's like a catwalk.
Games.
Yeah. It's like a catwalk to the second floor. And yeah, the video games. Talk about the video games.
They have all like different retro video games that you can play, and there's like multiplayers and everything, and it's like really like you try to play, you try to beat the game, and you also are there for the convention too.
Sure.
So it's like you look down and you're playing a video game, and then you look up and you can see someone cosplaying as that character that you were just playing as. Like that's how cool.
Like in real life. Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
That's just how cool it can.
There was a character from Five Nights at Freddy's.
Yes, and this is like a dark alleyway where the video games are, and so there's like this cosplayer who is dressed as one of the Five Nights at Freddy characters, and I wanted to take a photo with him, and my dad was like using lights and everything like he was a professional photographer, and the photos looked so good that it looked like from like the movies or the games, and it's super cool.
Yeah.
Because you can do like this cosplay where it can fit your surrounding at that convention, and it's super cool.
Okay. All right. And then you had the meetup. So, however many hours the con is, and the first day you had 2 cosplay outfits.
Yes.
Okay. So at some point you change, right? We were looking at the 2:00, I believe the meetup was.
Or 3, I think it was 3.
Maybe 3, you're right. Yeah. But so we wanted to get into that.
Because at 2 there's a cosplay showcase, and we didn't know where that was. And then we just stayed in that costume, and then we went to the Star Wars meetup.
And what did we do before we came home that night?
We did some videos. So the first video was me as the armorer, because I was already in that outfit, and I had scanning.
Well, we went to the mall.
Oh, yes. Oh, the mall. Actually, I forgot about that. Wow.
Yeah.
We went to the mall, and we stopped at Bath and Body Works because they had the Mandalorian and Grogu collab. So I was the armorer, and I was looking at all the products, taking pictures, videos, and we actually got a couple of things, too.
Yep. Yeah, we picked up a couple of Mandalorian and Grogu movie items, so that was really cool. And people are just looking at you walking around the mall.
Because I'm walking around with my helmet on, and like thankfully they don't see inside the green.
Because you still had the green on.
Yeah, so I'm walking around, and a whole bunch of little kids that are younger than me are looking at me, or like people my age are like, why is she dressed like that?
Gotcha. Okay.
But yeah.
And I'm going to skip ahead to day 2. So what was day 2?
Day 2 for didn't I have 3 costumes?
You did.
3 costumes. So my first costume was Rumi from KPOP Demon Hunters. I did the golden version, so I had the golden jacket on, and my sword, I had the Rumi sword. And I was walking around with my friend Abby. She was doing Mira. And so we were walking around, and a lot of little kids are like, Huntrix, can I take a photo with you? And there's like so many kids that love Huntrix. And there's a lot of vendors that were selling these Funko Pops. So I'm like, I need to get one. I need to get one of these mini-me's. And so
And how did you get it?
Well, one of my cosplay friends got these K-pop Demon Hunter Funko Pops for both me and my friend Abigail, since we both do these cosplays, and so this is the cosplay that my friend Abigail does.
And you're holding up a K-pop, a Funko Pop, right? You're holding up a Funko Pop of it.
I'm holding on a Funko Pop, and I'm pointing to the mirror. This is what it sounds like outfit, because they have different, like, there's the first group of K-pop Demon Hunter Funko Pops that they released, that Funko released, was the how it's done outfits of Huntrix, but this is what it sounds like outfits. It's two different.
And what was your cosplay outfit that day?
My golden Rumi.
Mm-hmm.
And then after that, I had. Let me think. Squire, right?
No, no, I think it was BumbleBee. Was it the robots? I believe we were walking around as the robots.
No, it was after.
Okay, all right, go ahead. So, Squires?
Yeah, we did because at the end for the kids' costume contest, Abby was the robot. And,
Okay.
So.
Right. So, you went into, now the reason why you're a Squire.
Yeah, reason why I'm a Squire, and if you don't know what a Squire is, it's from Fallout, and there's like these big people who, they're not really big, but they're people who like dress in these big power
armor suits, yep.
And so they need someone to carry all their stuff. So a Squire has to carry all their stuff, clean all their armor, and like hold their guns when they're doing something, fixing something.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, and so I'm friends with the Pros and Cons, which do and cosplay as the power armors. And my friend Abby, she did the power armor, her version, because they all do their own versions of their power armor. So she was wearing her power armor, and so I was her little Squire. So I'm walking around, and they had a special guest at their table.
Yes. His name is Leary.
And he was in the Fallout movies.
Yeah,
so season 1 and season 2.
In Prime. Yes, so the Prime series that's you can watch of Fallout. He was an actor in both of those seasons, and all right.
And they were doing signings at their table or at their booth.
And how did they get them? How did they get Lear to appear?
How did they?
So they had an event in West Virginia.
Oh.
They had an event down in West Virginia. Now, just to provide some clarity, okay, we have talked about over and over again, not only in other videos, but also in these podcasts, about the 501st, the Rebel Legion, right? So here are people, they are volunteers, they just get together, and for the 501st and Rebel Legion and Mandel Mercs, they all dress in the Star Wars theme, right? So these power armor suits is from Fallout, but they also can do their own rendition of it and their own interpretation of it.
Yeah.
Right? Each one has a different theme. And
as you can see in this photo, you can see all the power armors.
Yeah. So for those of your listeners who are not watching the video because they're just streaming this in their car or whatever.
There's this
so you're holding a photo, yeah.
So I was like behind the table with him getting signing
your background
autographs.
prop.
And then I'm like, oh, I kind of want an autograph. So I jumped online. Well, you were online, and then I went over online.
You did not cut anyone off.
I did not. And since I was in costume, he said, "Okay, what's your name?" And I'm like, "My name is Mackenzie, also Mac, and my Squire name is Maximus, Macs dash."
Yeah.
And then I can't really. I'm trying to read that right.
Yeah, Macs dash UMS. So
Maximus.
Maximus.
And so he wrote that, and then he also wrote his name.
Yep, he also signed his name. And so that picture there was when he was in the hotel and at an event with the individuals from Pros and Cons. And he, they stayed at the same hotel, and every morning they were talking because they were at a multi-day event. Well, one thing led to another. They said, "Hey, if you're going to be in New York in about 2 weeks, we have a Cradle-Con, a con where we're all going to be dressed up, and we have a whole section of the con, and they do a great job. Again, they build all of these suits,
and they're amazing. They're fantastic.
Yeah."
And some people go on stilts, and they're like taller, but they
stilts or platforms, or I mean,
or something to make them taller. Like they're taller than me.
Absolutely, and they're all different, right? One guy in particular, he loves smoke, so he has devices where he has guns that turn,
guns that
and smoke comes out.
My friend Abby, she had like this pink power armor with like a little heart. So cute.
One has a black light inside of it, and it. It lights up his mask, his face. Yeah.
Radiation slime type of thing.
So it's definitely, go check them out. Go look up Pros and Cons. You might even have to do Pros and Cons New York in a Google search, I'm sure. We can also include the link down in the description of this podcast.
Yeah.
But okay, so, we have not built you a suit.
Because I'm still growing.
You're still growing.
Still young, and so I need to grow until I'm ready to.
Yeah, because there's so many parts, and it's so much time and effort into building these.
And if I get bigger, then it's gonna grow out, and I can't use them anymore.
Right. Okay. So you dress as a squire.
Yes, I dress as a squire.
Right.
And there's so many pieces to it too.
Yeah.
Like it's a big jumpsuit and everything.
And what's great is that the bag that we got.
Yeah, so the bag that we have carries all of our cosplay stuff for that day. So I'm like, okay, let's take everything up.
It's like an ice hockey bag.
Yeah.
So those bags are meant to be able to store a lot of equipment. So
it did.
Yeah.
And then it still had a little weight to it, but I can still carry it around. And it has like little wheels on the bottom, so sometimes I roll it. But when we were marching, I'm scared because they're so high and they have like a limited space to see, I'm scared if they're gonna trip on it or like do something. So I'm carrying it.
Because you can see, you can move. They can barely see.
And they can barely move.
So, yeah. All right. And then your third cosplay outfit.
My third cosplay outfit was BumbleBee, my favorite Transformer, and you were Optimus.
Optimus, yes. So, which is cool because we've, those cosplays, we're the human form.
We're the human form
of them, right?
Yes.
You probably didn't hear that, but that was a huge thunder. We're going through a lightning and thunderstorm. So, if the lights go black out for some time, then you'll know. But yeah, that was a big thunder.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so we actually, since Abigail is in this group, there's different people who cosplay as human bumblebees. So every time we call the Bumble Buddies. And it's super
Bumble
cute.
Buddies, yes. Yeah. So, check out Mackenzie's Instagram if you haven't already, or any of her socials, and you'll see videos of little reels.
We also did this dancing one at Cradle-Con, and we were doing this whole dance, and it was so cute and so fun. I was BumbleBee. Usually I don't really do a lot of videos as BumbleBee. And also at the con, they have like these
so that's the program.
schedules.
Yep.
That show you a whole bunch of different.
Shows all the panels.
Yeah.
And it's great. So now.
And it also has like
and a map. Look at that.
Of everything. So if you get lost,
Okay.
This helps you.
So that's awesome because you don't necessarily get that at a con. So I think that's
And also,
really
we
extra.
forgot that they gave us these little...
Nuka-Cola.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Which is currency in Fallout. If you've never played the game or never seen any of the Prime series, it's an apocalyptic future, and instead of currency, instead of what we know as dollars and cents, they have these bottle caps, and that's their currency.
Yeah.
So I remember, I think it was last year, right? You were in shock, and you have a reel of it. You were in shock because
my friend Sam, or Sam Syndulla on Instagram, she does this cosplay, and so I think it was 2 years ago or last year. I think 2 years ago.
2 years ago, yes, we did not go last year.
I was looking, they had this big banner, so I was looking at the banner, and then I looked at her, and then I was looking at the banner. I'm like, wait, you're the same person. And so for this year, they were selling comic books, and so she is the cover. And
that's the first edition of that comic book.
Yes. And I also got her to sign it too, in this black. I know you can't really see it that well.
Mm-hmm. Kind of see it, yep.
You kind of see it.
We see it, so that's great.
Yeah.
And it's a full comic book. It's got probably 30 pages in it.
And also in the back page, it says like the Captain Cradle Art Gallery. So it has like the cover, like cover A, which is an artwork by James
Avila.
And then cover B is
Samantha Catalano, which is her.
Yeah. And also the photographer is
Rod Leonard.
Yes, so we know both of those people.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Rod is a photographer. He works at the Cradle, but he's also a very, very good photographer. He has shot you quite a bit, a lot of times. Yeah.
And also
great work.
A t-shirt design for Cradle-Con 2026. Same artwork by the same person. So
this isn't just your everyday pop-up,
no. This is something special. It's an actual person.
The whole event, yes. And it just goes to show that with the time and effort that they put into that, that means what kind of con this really is.
Yeah, it's a really, really good con. It's perfect for families that had kids, and it's like nice for the kids to explore all of these things to say, I want to do this when I grow up, or when I'm a little older, I want to do a cosplay, and I want to be in this contest, or just anything to really spark their creativity.
And they always have celebrities there. They have 4 or 5 celebrities. I know this time one of them was the creator of G.I. Joe, the comics. So that was big in my day. I know that they still have some of the G.I. Joe cartoons, but I know it was big. I grew up in the 80s, and that was my childhood.
I remember
so that was really cool.
Last year, they had the Thundercats. Right?
Yeah, Lionel, and others. Yeah,
we met them.
So
because I was Dark Moon Foster, so I was a cat. Meow.
They have a lot of vendors.
They do.
Right. They have artists. They have vendors.
A lot of vendors.
There's a whole. To get to the back half, there's 2 ways to get to like the back half of the con. One is through where the Star Wars is, where the 501st are set up. And the other...
And one through, like, the comic artists.
Yes.
So, also, on the second floor, there's 3 floors. But the 3rd floor really doesn't... It's not really part of the con. But the second floor is, like, some of the artists, too. And some vendors. And they also have the video games up there in the second floor. But in the 1st floor, when you walk in, there's, like, these sellers that are selling, like... whole bunch of like toys or like there's like this one seller that was selling 3D printed stuff, and they had like a Roger, and they
Oh,
had
big things too.
yeah,
Like full size.
like it
They
was
had
a
a Rolly
full size, a
Yep.
roly poly, which is one of those
in Star
pretty
Wars.
ones.
Yeah.
And
If
they
you've
also
ever seen,
he sold a tauntaun head that was like a bust, and it was fur. It was like had fur on it, and it was like so cool. And so he had it under the table, and was like, "I sold this," and like, yeah, no wonder why you sold it. It was a
awesome.
masterpiece.
Yeah. So it's very family friendly, very
Yes.
kid friendly. You have your panels, and the panels and the different, they had different cosplay contests, right? They had one in the afternoon, which I think it was
I think for the
older.
first day
Yeah.
was for the older, like the
Okay.
adults.
I think so. Yeah, I think so.
So like over the age limit of the
I think over 18.
yeah, because there's like a lot of teenagers
Mm-hmm.
that were in the kids, so there's like if you're over the age limit for the kids costume contest, you're in the adult costume contest.
Mm-hmm.
Or really, it's not really adult, but older costume contest. That is on Saturday. Then on Sunday, there's the kids.
Yeah. So, yeah. So, and between and all of those, the panels and the cosplay, they're all held in the planetarium, which is in the middle of the museum.
Mm-hmm.
It's a separate room that's built in the middle, but it's really cool because it has the stadium seating, and it's just a huge screen. But that's where they have these.
I remember
events.
me and my mom, or my mom and I, walked all the way around because like it was blocked. Like a lot, we wanted to sit in the middle, and everybody was on the sides. So the other side that we didn't come through, which is all the cosplayers, so we had to go through the other way,
Right.
and I'll go all the way around, and when we were on the highest part, I felt a little dizzy. I felt like I'm so high. I feel like I'm gonna fall down. And then
It
I
was
went
interesting for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Is there anything else that we
Oh,
missed?
do you want to talk about the videos that we unboxed? Oh, and also, there's one more thing.
Okay.
They had the Marvel cosplayers. They had this panel. So there's like this also smaller, I would say.
It's a small stage.
Yeah, it's a smaller
a small
stage
temporary stage with a backdrop.
Yeah, so if you're doing like a runway or something like a photo booth.
Yep.
Like a photo backdrop or like a meetup.
They also had karaoke.
Oh yeah, they usually do karaoke. So where our tent, well, it's in like a tent setup, but where our booth is, we can hear them singing and really just.
And there were a lot of brave people. We'll just say that there were a lot of brave people that
and so they had
participated.
Their panel, and so they had like this question, and I answered Deadpool. Now I'm the only kid that raised their hand, and I was the only person that raised their hand, and I was a kid, and I answered Deadpool. They gave me this kitty, this little
My Little Pony comic
book. This is the opposite of my answer. Okay, it's the opposite.
Deadpool is completely different.
It's completely different. Then I also got this sticker from one of my friends. I don't know if it's a sticker, but it's a little photo.
Mm-hmm. All right, so going back to day one.
Day one. After the con, after the mall.
There was a reason why we made sure you kept your green makeup on.
And also the outfit on, too.
Yeah.
So, the first thing that we got, it was the exclusive popcorn bucket.
Right. Okay.
It was the armorer. So I unboxed the popcorn bucket, which had Grogu, tried to climb on it with his little friends. Like, yeah, let me see the popcorn. And so I'm going to put my little Bounty collection toys in there.
Okay.
And they also came with like this poster, I think, that came with it.
Yeah. It's a little card. Card that looked like the poster. The Mandalorian and Grogu poster.
Yeah. And also...
But the biggest...
Oh yeah, the biggest.
The biggest
you kind of
thing,
see it if you're watching this video on like YouTube or something that you can watch this video.
Spotify, yeah.
what is in this section that you think is new?
What's that wooden thing?
Yeah, what is that wooden thing that is a family heirloom for the Syndulla family?
Yeah.
That is a hint.
It's the Kalikori.
The Kalikori, which each family member, when they passed away or died, they add a little charm to it. And so that little triangle, triangle one on this side.
Yeah. What does that represent?
Right, or this side. That represents Canaan, because Hera fell in love with him, but then he died. So
Okay.
she put that to remember him and to accept him in the Syndulla family.
And it was very hard to get. They came out, I believe, last year and sold out so quickly.
So many people got it immediately, and so people a lot of people didn't get it at all. And I know somebody actually got it last year, and it broke.
And it broke,
So
but a lot of
many
people get it.
pieces.
It's in such high demand that people buy it and then try to sell them on eBay for 2-3 times the amount. And then it came around again, and there was a certain time period. It was I think it was a week or two ago. And, if you want to learn more about the unboxing, you can look out on YouTube for the video. It should be out later this week.
Yeah.
We'll put that out. And yeah, it was great because we were fortunate that, we were able to get it. And we've been holding on to it for a week, and we were like, how do we do an unboxing? And we said, we know you were dressing up as Hera.
So it's perfect.
Yep. So we said, okay, when you get done with the con, you're in character. We'll go ahead and we'll do the unboxing. But you had no idea, which was awesome.
That you got it.
No.
And now it's right here. It replaced my R2-D2. That used to be here.
So
had your eye open and you catch that. If you first saw this video, if you're watching this on YouTube and you're like, wait, wasn't there an R2-D2 there?
There's something different.
Yeah, there's something different going on in the background.
R2's head got bumped for the Kalikori.
Yes.
And then we're putting up front, right, this
Hera
signed
Syndulla,
Black Series, signed by Vanessa Marshall.
And it has Hera! Yippee! Hera!
All right, so the con, Cradle-Con, it's in May every single year. They do not have the dates as of the recording of this. They did not have the dates established for next year. But if you are in the New York area around May, I highly recommend.
It's really fun.
It is. Like you said, it's a 2-in-1. Individuals and families can walk around and you see all the art exhibits up. And integrated into the museum is this con.
And if you're a big into cosplay and you like dressing up, I know some of these photographers that go there almost every year I've been there, and they take really good photos. I usually post them on my Instagram or my TikTok.
And what's great is that, these photographers, they'll take a couple of photos of you, and it's their proof of great workmanship, that their skill and their ability to take these type of photos, and in hopes that you'll book a session with them and you'll arrange a time outside of the con to dress in 1, 2, or 3 of your cosplays, and then they will take a bunch of pictures, so you can hire them for a more built out photo shoot.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Any last words about this or anything else?
Yes. This is Macsrebo, signing off from Galaxy
Far, far away.